Hello, welcome to the Cybersecurity training by Invitec Global. My name is Yassir Hussain and I am team lead of the data science in Invitec Global. So, our topic is data science for today. We will see what is data science and why it's important and what are the basic phases of data science. We will further discuss tools for each phase, also a little demo at the end and how it works. So, let's start. So now we will see that what is data science. We simply describe it that it's a process which is used to analyze and process the data for the future predictions or to take decisions for future on the basis of previous records or data. Every company needs the data science to improve their production according to their desire and demand of the customers. Here we can see there are different phases of the data science. Even you will see in the graph that the major and the basic part is the data cleansing and organizing data. So we will further discuss every phase in detail. The first phase is to find a problem. There should be a clear and detailed problem to work on. For example, a company sells different products and want to see which product they should produce in more amount for the future. According to security point of view, we implement this data science in different fields. For example, we implement to detect malwares in our system by analyzing the data of previous malwares or activities which occurs in our system. So, and the second phase is the data acquisition. In data acquisition, we collect the every possible data which can help to improve our model prediction. We will take example related to the security. So, like in malware detection, we collect different malware samples from the different sources. There could be there could be many resources like databases, logs, API repositories, everything you can find there. Now, the third phase is data preparation. After collecting the possible data related to the problem, we transform our data in best shape to train our model. This is the most time-taking phase and also most important because if data is not clear, model will not predict efficiently. In data preparation, we remove the duplicate values, null values, and misspelled values, and which are ambiguous values. We remove them all. Different tool we use for it. For basic, we use Excel. We can also use Python, Talent, and Informatica. Fourth phase is feature selection. Sometimes we have thousands of features collected from the sample of data, but we use only most important features. Here we should be careful in selecting features because if we have choose wrong features, our model will not predict efficiently. The fifth phase is data modeling. Now, when we have all the data in best shape, we give our data to a model. This model is a machine learning algorithm and also deep learning algorithms. What model do is it split data into two parts, training and testing. First model train itself on training and then test on testing data. The final prediction is come after testing model. More accurate model is trained, it will more accurate in testing. For this we use different languages like Python, R and C. Different machine learning algorithms are present like random forest, naive bayes and decision tree. We select our model on the basis of our data. Sixth phase is visualization. After implementation of model we get outputs and predictions. So we will plot these values in a visual form to make it more able to understand. This can be in the form of graphs or pie charts. For this, we use tools like Origin or Tableau. Seventh and the last phase is deployment. After the training and testing our model in a controlled environment, we can see the pre-production environment. When we get the best results and the best predictions, then we implement that model in a real environment where we can get the results of our model in a real environment. We can see there is a huge demand of data scientists in the future, so I'm sure no one will regret to proceed in data science. Its scope will grow more stronger in the future. Every company needs a data science to handle their big data. Here we have a little demo to make it more clear. For this demo, we have used a tool named as Vika. This tool was designed by the University of Vicato and it is available publicly. This tool mainly works for the machine learning algorithms. So first of all, here we can see that we have a dataset, sample dataset. It has the seven features. It's, this dataset is normally belongs to the malware detection. Here we can see every record represent a different app or software. Here we can see that it will take hardware components, requested permissions, app components, filter intersection, suspicious, and this is the output label. Our dataset is labeled. Here we can see that this data belongs to application which is not normal. It is presented that that can we say it is a malware. This is a normal application. This is a tag. On this basis, our model will predict the future predictions, and also when we deploy it in a real environment, it will predict on the basis of this labels. So come again to the Vika. Here we can see there is a explorer. From here, we will choose our dataset first. Here we can go open file. We will see where is our dataset, and here choose the data format CSVs. There are different formats you can use for the Vika. We just simply using CSV. So open it. Here we can see these are the different features of our dataset, and here is the visualization of our features distribution, and this is output levels. We can see the number of normal and malware, you can say attacks. So further we now classify our data on the different machine learning algorithms. In classify we can see here we have to choose. There are different machine learning. For example, here we can see the naive and in tree basis we can see there's random forest, J48, decision stump. There are different algorithms present in this. You can just select and implement on your data. Which simply we are using Naviebase. Here, here you can percentage split. You can split the data in the percent. When we discussed in the slides, we said that the model split data into training and testing. For example, I am distributing the 80%. The 80% will be training data, and the 20% will be the testing data. We are not using any faults. Faults will be the repetitions, that how many times it will repeat itself. So more option no, on the which basis we are going to predict our model, that is the output label. So we can simply start. So look at this. How many this model correctly classified instances? It is about 93%. It means that 93% it is accurately distributed, distinguished between the normal and attack. Here are the different rate and true positive rate, false positive rate, precision, recall, F measure. There are different parameters to analyze our data. Here is the confusion matrix. Confusion matrix simply tells that what is the true positive values and the false negative values or false positive values. We can also, as we said, this attribute selection. It also select the best attributes for you. Here is a visualization of output data. Simply you can see it visualize every class differently. We can see in this form. We can also save our data in our outputs. This is simply a basic tool used for the machine learning to implement on the data science. We can also use different languages like Python. You can also program your own model in Python and implement on your data. Here we comes to the end. Thank you for being the part of this training program. If you have any question about this or you want to further discuss more about this, you can message on our website or follow us on Inmetech Global on Instagram. Thank you.